Okay, on to the next Skip the Line reaction. This is Bryde to be Brave. I don't think we've ever reacted to Bryde. That doesn't ring a bell for me. So this is a completely new artist. I'm assuming this is a completely new artist to the channel. I've done so many reactions on this channel, God knows. Sometimes these ones have crept in and I just can't remember them. But this is a Skip the Line reaction from Tom Bredesen, and it's a UK artist. So look, UK has got some insane artists. So very intrigued to see what we've got over here. Let's rock and roll. Starting off with the guitar, which is a positive.
Bring back the color, some winter sun could make a world of difference, but you belong here. We're to a time zone of drafty hearts, of stoic arts and crafts. You try to be brave, make it go away, leave the lights on sometimes all night, and carry on regardless, so you won't get swallowed up by the darkness. Try to be brave, don't give the game away, you're a strong one, just carry on, and no one needs to notice that there's only silence holding this.
Wow. I'm loving the instrumentation over here. I absolutely love her voice. I love the song's just literally about bravery. It's about actually having the strength to deal with life and adversity and the pain. And even though it feels like things are getting dark and whatever else, right? It's important to be brave. It's important to be strong. Maybe not this generation's version of brave. Bravery used to mean something. We've changed language somewhat in today's day and age. Bravery no longer means what it's supposed to mean, right? You're brave just by saying something on Instagram these days, which is just ridiculous, right? Being brave is actually actioning out something that's unbelievably difficult. It's standing out from the crowd and standing by your convictions regardless of what society at large feels about it. You know, when you're parroting everybody else and doing what everybody else does on social media, and then that's called brave, then that's just being stupid and ridiculous.
Always prepared to make excuses to go along, to not in firm agreement, but there's no rest on shaky ground.
I like that line, always making excuses to go along, but not in firm agreement. It's not that you actually agree, it's just that you're too scared. You're too scared to disagree. You're too scared to stand up. You see that in today's world, right? That truth is something that people can't handle anymore because somehow it affects people's feelings, right? And if you speak truth, it's actually quite crazy because, you know, this is like a generational systemic thing that they're trying to do at the moment, where it's like if you speak truth and if you have an opinion that's outside of the mainstream narrative, they immediately get to work to destroying your life, right? Being brave is standing against that. Being brave is standing by your convictions regardless of that. Because if you don't, eventually down the line, you're going to eventually consume yourself, right? So it's like a lot of people will believe in something and say something today and say, yep, these are my beliefs, these are my convictions. get completely nailed by the mob and then immediately come out and issue an apology. And it's like, how can we have respect for you? I mean, that's a cowardly thing to do. It's like you stood by something. This was your belief, right? And the moment you got a little bit of flack, the moment the heat was put on you for a little bit, right, you immediately just gave up on your virtues, gave up on your morals, and just said, oh no, it's cool, I'll follow the crowd. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's something we're seeing today quite heavily, which is ridiculous. And the people that are actually standing up against all this ludicrous nonsense are trying increasingly to get silenced. And because it's debate, you can no longer debate anybody anymore. God forbid you share and you share in dissent and have your own ideas, and we can agree to disagree. God forbid. If it's something we don't agree, we need to get rid of that wrong think. You know what I mean? And we need to bring you to the right think.
Agreement, but there's no rest on shaky ground, and we are guilty of looking down.
Yes.
Just careless creatures trying to save face. So you
careless creatures trying to save face, man. That is what we are, man. Nail, like literally hit the nail on the head with that. And it comes from our political elite, and it comes from the corporate elite, and everything just careless with society. Careless. Everything is reductionist today. Absolutely everything. There's so many things that are so nuanced that are really complicated and complex dynamics and things like that. And all they do is they just reduce it down to something simplistic as like racism or homophobia or this or that, just to spit it out, to divide people and to cause pain and anguish everywhere, right? And it's ridiculous, and it's such a careless thing to do because it is denigrating society, it's destroying society, it's eroding the fabric of society, and all for political points and games and harvesting of votes and bullshit like that, right? And that's what people do, and people it's like listen to the TV and follow what the TV has to tell you. Don't go out and do your own research because you're too stupid. You're too stupid to go out and do your own research, right? Don't go out and achieve something for yourself and have agency over your own life because you're not competent of doing that. You're too stupid, right? We need to look after you, right? And that's what it is. And to be brave is to stand up against all of that. And it's a really difficult thing to stand up against today. Right? So like flipping, if you actually just look at the political elite, how careless they are with the way they operate. It's just ridiculous. I mean, it's unbelievable to have these people. Why would you trust anything these people say? Like anything. It's all just malevolent and nefarious. They're just trying to destroy. They're trying to destroy the beauty of human connection and the beauty of human unison. It's just ridiculous.
Creatures trying to save face.
Trying to save face. 100%.
Make it go away. Leave the lights on sometimes all night and carry on regardless. So you won't get swallowed up by the darkness. Try to be brave. Don't give the game away. You're a strong one, just carry on, and no one needs to notice that there's only silence holding this.
I like the idea that she says like no one needs to notice that there's only silence holding this, because that's exactly what they want you to be. And I'm not entirely sure if this is a fully political song. Maybe I'm making it a little bit political, but I definitely think it does have political elements over here, right? Where it's like no one needs to notice that the only way that this whole system, this whole structure stays in place, right, is through silence. Is for everyone to just keep quiet and just carry on just carry on as the status quo dictates it to carry on, and so that nobody notices. Because the moment more and more people start to notice, and the moment more and more people start getting the courage to actually tear the shit down, right? That is when you start shaking the earth between all of these people that are trying to destroy your life, right? And that's what they don't want. That's why silence is what they want. They want you to keep quiet. Yeah, that's cool. You might not be happy, but unless you're following in lockstep with our positions, we don't want to hear it. Stay silent. Keep quiet, right? You got to be brave to stand up against that, and that's a powerful system, man. That's a matrix of absolutely evil individuals that are pushing this.
Try to be brave, make it go away. Leave the lights on sometimes all night and carry on regardless. So you won't get swallowed up by the darkness. Try to be brave, don't give the game away. You're a strong one, just carry on, and no one needs to notice that there's only silence.
Her voice is amazing.
These are the screenshots, these are the moments you have to keep on smiling through this. So you've got nothing to give to the feelings that don't admit it. These are the screenshots, this is the version you live to keep on smiling through it. When you've got nothing to give.
Beautiful songs. I'm loving the build-up of the instrumentation's beautiful, man. It really is. It breathes power into the whole message. Amazing. I loved that. I thought that was beautiful. I thought her voice was beautiful. I thought the instrumentation was beautiful. I thought the lyrics were great. Really, really a great. I would like to see more of her on my channel. I must be honest. This was very, very good. Anyway, you guys let me know what you think, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.